Hello guys, this is Lana and welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be doing a general weekly read for earth signs, which is Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn for the week of June 16th through the 22nd. I decided to go ahead and pull the cards already because I'm kind of on a time limit. I'm supposed to be on my way to the gym, but I wanted to get some of these videos out. And right away I can see that earth signs, I'm earth sign. I don't think we're that open to reconciling with someone or even letting someone in new, connection wise, love wise. Yeah, it just doesn't feel like the most open energy, or maybe a slighted energy, like someone who's either not open to the past because they still feel hurt from the past, or because of that hurt of the past, they're not really open to a person of the future. And I do not own the rights to this music that you hear. So I'm gonna put that out there. But the song that I hear right now is Karma by Summer Walker. You probably don't know it. If you do, that's great. But it's pretty self-explanatory. I feel like this is how you're feeling towards the connection or towards the person who's trying to come in. Like this is their karma, or you know, what goes around comes around. So maybe they treated you this way in the past, or they weren't receptive to you in the past, so now you're not receptive to them. The first cards we have out was the Ten of Cups, and that was clarified with the Sun. So I was like, whoa, like this is complete happiness, emotional fulfillment, contentment, joy, partnership, connection that's very emotionally balanced, peace, just that all around happiness. Like these are two of the most happiest cards in the deck. They came out together. And next to that is when it took a turn. We had the Empress in reverse and the Star in reverse. Well, clarifying the Empress in reverse. And with that Empress in reverse, uh you could have um in the past thought that you were going to have a family with this person, because Empress is a fertility card. But I feel like you feel like this connection is no longer fertile. It's nothing that can grow from it. It's nothing that you are interested in investing in or seeing grow. I feel like it's kind of also because the Empress is a very abundant, giving, loving, nurturing, powerful woman. So I feel like you're taking all that back from this connection. You're not investing any time. You're not giving any nurture, any love, any compassion, any energy. I feel like it can also be kind of selfish. But I feel that energy of you being selfish with yourself or selfish with your energy and holding back, keeping it to yourself. And with this Star card in reverse, I don't feel like you're not healing. I feel like some of you guys may be still in the process of healing, and that's probably why you're so cut off from this connection or closed off from it. It's because you're still going through the process of having to get through the pain to grow from it. So you may feel like you're moving on, or that I don't want this person to forget them, but you're still kind of in that pain of because of that, or because of this situation, or because they did this to me, is why I don't want them. Instead of just accepting the situation for what it is and allowing the lesson to teach you something, I feel like you're still going to be the star. You're still going to be a person who's going to realize their dreams, their passions, heal themselves, love themselves, put the energy and love back into yourself. But you're still in that process, so you're somewhat closed off. You haven't fully healed yet, but you're in the process. And then the others of you, I feel like you just don't want to heal this situation. You're not trying to, you don't see this person as a star. I feel like at one point you saw this person as a dream, or a person that you wanted to invest your time in, have a life with, have a family with, really wanted to create a reality with. But I don't feel like you want to do any of that anymore. You want to focus on yourself, healing yourself. Some of you still may be in that process, but you're still focusing on self and keeping things to yourself. That's what I'm feeling from this card. And next to that, we have the Hierophant in reverse, with the Two of Cups. So, like I said, I feel like most of you probably seen this person as a dream or a star, or you looked at this person in high regard. But because of the history or what happened in the past with this Hierophant, this is about tradition and a person who leads by example, a person who has very strong morals and values, and they stand on them. But in reverse, it's kind of the opposite of that. I feel like this person fronted or put up a front that they were this, that, and the third. That I love hard. I'm committed. I don't do this. I don't cheat. I don't play these games. They sold you a good game, but when it came down to their actions, their actions reflected the total opposite. Like the saying says, your actions will betray you every time. Okay, because you can say you do this, that, and the third, and that your character is this, that, and the third, but your actions are the actual representations of what you are, or how you act, how you really, unconsciously move or think. And I feel like this person let you down clearly as to why you're closed off to the connection, but they just were kind of like a false type of prophet in a sense, because that's what the Hierophant is, the person who preaches the word, or brings the preaches some type of healing or powerful message in faith or religion. In reverse is a person who talks a good game but whose actions don't add up. And I feel like this is what this person is. The person you saw in high regard as a star, but you're no longer under that illusion. But there was a Two of Cups connection with the two of you. You both had a great deal of love for each other. There was a divine connection. It's just one person was invested in trying to be that empress and give to the situation and do it right. But the other person was, probably acting like they were doing the same to their face, but in secret or behind their back being deceptive, not living up to these morals, these guidelines, the commitment in general, pretty much. Then we have the Three of Cups in reverse next to the Ace of Cups in reverse. And I feel like you guys are just not that open to reconciling right now, because you in the past offered the Ace of Cups. You gave this to this person. Unconditional love, a brand new opportunity to grow, to learn about yourself, to invest emotionally into someone else, without having to be fearful of how it's going to turn out. But this person literally just dumped your cup out. So you're not going to just walk up to the table and re-pour their cup and pour two more cups when in the past they wasted it. That's what I'm feeling from this. You're not as open to a celebration coming together with this person because of the past. It's kind of like karma. And now the song Summer by Beyonce is playing. It's a love song. I feel like at one point you felt completely invested in this person, in this relationship, in this connection. But this person showed that they were unworthy. They probably were having third parties. And because of that, you're not open to going back to something of the past that you're not sure of. And that you only have bad memories or memories of at this point. The last card we had was the Queen of Rods. And she's an upright. So this is a person who's very powerful, abundant, strong, passionate on their own. They're a go-getter. They get what they want. They get who they want. They really don't need anyone else. They're very self-reliant. This is you. This is how you're seeing yourself, I feel like. And this is probably how they're seeing you too. And we have that clarified with the Three of Pentacles in reverse and the Five of Cups in reverse. So I feel like you're just not really open to partnering or coming together with this person right now, or any connection really right now. I feel like you're still in that healing process. And anytime you try to step into even a new connection while you're still hurting or you're not fully ready, it's just, you're going to bring in the same type of patterns and behaviors and cycles, are going to restart with a new person. You attract what you are. So an unhealed person is going to attract someone who's bringing baggage along too. So it's probably best that you're not committing or trying to attract new people. But I feel like even more so, you're just not open to the person of the past. Because you saw it as something that you thought could have been, a very good copacetic situation, but it just wasn't working for you. It didn't have your best interest. With the Five of Cups in reverse, I feel like you're walking away, or you're not thinking about this, or you're trying to not think about it as a loss. Instead of dwelling on the situation like, wow, why did this person do me like this? Well, I thought we were going to have this, that, and third, and thinking of it from an emotional standpoint. You're letting it go. You're slowly but surely walking away and letting it go. Because you've already walked away, but you've still been holding on to that grief or that sadness associated with cutting the connection. But I feel like you're starting to let it go. And in you letting it go, you're going to be able to heal more and get past this connection and this person. For the overall energy, we have a Four of Pentacles in reverse and the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like at one point you were holding very tightly onto this person and this commitment and this connection. You really thought it was going to become something that can grow into the Ten of Pentacles. But through the history of this connection and what you've gone through and you moving forward, you no longer want to hold on to it. Like I said, you're not really even open to it. And you're definitely not clinging on to it for dear life. You're releasing the expectations of this person or the material stability that you might have gotten while you were with this person. You're letting go the want for the connection. You're just releasing a lot. A lot. Okay? And I feel like you still want this Ten of Pentacles, but you're just literally not open to it from this specific person of the past. And at the bottom of the deck right now, we have the Judgment card. I feel like you called a judgment. You decided to call a final judgment on something. You saw it for what it was. You decided to rule out whether or not it was in your best interest, whether or not you want to go forth with it or let it go. I feel like you decided to let it go. For the signs, I see everyone here. We have water here, earth here, fire here. Okay, I don't see any swords, but prominent or, very strong Leo with the sun, Libra, Taurus with this Empress, Taurus with the Hierophant. Yeah. So I hope that resonates for you for this week. Drop a comment below and let me know if you did. Like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.